Alright, welcome back to us here on our WWE 2K18 universe. My name, of course, Dominic here on the Bad Wrestling channel. Ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring, he is the hardcore champion known as Seth frickin' Rollins. And we have a little bit of a warm-up match for Seth Rollins, because that hardcore title in a few weeks' time, it's Seth Rollins. He's announced he doesn't necessarily have any plans to fight anybody, but he still wants to prove why he is the hardcore champion. So Seth Rollins is gonna be calling out anybody at all in the entire world to fight him for his hardcore title at the Clash of Champions pay-per-view. So basically, Seth Rollins is gonna go into Clash of Champions not knowing who he's fighting. So it's a little bit of an open challenge to anybody who wants to take the hardcore title and potentially join Monday Night Raw. I'm not too sure, at the Clash of Champions pay-per-view. However, this is going to be a one-on-one match here tonight for him. This is a little bit of a warm-up match for him as Seth Rollins here tonight. He's going to be taking on a man who is also a former hardcore champion. Ladies and gentlemen, his name is the Viper, Randy Orton. We haven't seen too much of him. Okay, Randy Orton, even when he was champion, we didn't see too much of him. And I'm not going to lie, it's because I'm not a fan of Randy Orton. I know Dean Ambrose always books Monday Night Raw, but realistically, it's because I personally am not a huge fan of Randy. You can yell at me all you want. I don't care. Not a fan of the Viper shit. Just not my thing. Old Randy Orton, hell yeah. The hey, nothing you can say Orton, I love. But this Randy Orton is, anyways. But yeah, anyway, I'm just not a fan of. Anyways, he's going to be fighting Seth Rollins here. And my hardcore title is not on the line, but of course, two former hardcore champions. Well, Seth Rollins is the current hardcore champion. Randy Orton, a former hardcore champion. If Randy Orton wins this, I wonder what that means for the champion. As now, here we go, everybody. Seth Rollins, Randy Orton, they're fighting now, ladies and gentlemen. This has been, of course, a main event of multiple matches, or multiple pay-per-views, and multiple Monday Night Raws. Not necessarily on our universe mode, but just like in general. As Seth Rollins taking it to Randy Orton now, stretching on him there, ladies and gentlemen. Randy Orton now once again has control, and then, wrenches on the neck with his thighs now, as Seth Rollins, now look at this, kicks him in the face, though he doesn't, gets reversed. And now Seth Rollins reverses him now, and now the fight has officially begun between these two. Kicks him in the stomach as Randy Orton gets thrown into the corner. Seth Rollins, what does he have in mind? I'm not too sure. Throws him off the corner, and now, elbow to the face there. And Seth Rollins, ladies and gentlemen, the hardcore champion, taking it to the Viper. Randy Orton picks him up here tonight. Kicks him in the stomach, reverses. Kicks him in the thigh there, the inner thigh of the hardcore champion. As a neck breaker there, takes him down. Randy Orton now, ladies and gentlemen. With a huge enziguri out of nowhere by Seth Rollins. And Seth Rollins once again just taunting, taking it to Randy Orton. As now Seth, look at this. Jumping clothesline off the ropes there, ladies and gentlemen. And Seth, look at this, right to the side. Now, wrenching on the back. Pushes him right into the ground there. Face first into the mat. As now Seth, look at this, has Randy Orton exactly where he wants him. It looks like it's now Phoenix Splash connecting. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. No, only a 1 count there. Seth Rollins absolutely taking it to Randy Orton here tonight. And ladies and gentlemen, this is, of course, not the main event. The main event's going to be an amazing match. As Randy Orton's just getting his ass kicked. I'm not going to lie, he's just getting his ass kicked by Seth Rollins. As now punches him in the face. Seth Rollins is just taking it. Randy Orton, I don't know what the hell has gone into him, but he is just not looking good at all here tonight. And Seth Rollins knows that. Randy Orton, ladies and gentlemen, finally, though, trying to get some offense in. And reverses him there, kicks him in the face, and then, drop kick. Oh my god, brutal drop kick right there by Seth Rollins. And now Rollins, look at this, punch in the face, reversed. Randy Orton hits him in the head with an elbow. And now look at this, going for a big maneuver, not too sure, but Seth Rollins reverses it. And now, catches him there with a huge neck breaker now. And Seth Rollins, look at this, punches him in the face, and again. And now, looks to be going for a big buckle bomb here on Randy Orton on the Viper. And now throws him, right into it now. And now look at this, waiting for Randy Orton to get up. Seth Rollins, let's go for a maneuver. And it hits him in the back of the head there. Kicks him with the back of the head, ladies and gentlemen. Seth Rollins trying to go for a maneuver. Randy Orton, now look at this, reverses him, taking him down. And now seems to be going for a big Boston crab, or half crab here, ladies and gentlemen, on Seth Rollins, trying to focus on one leg, potentially. Not too sure why, but okay. As now Seth kicks him in the stomach once again, trying to kick him in the stomach, I should say, as Randy Orton reverses it into another half crab here tonight on Seth Rollins. Really seems to be focusing on the leg there. As now, Randy, you don't want to get up. Seth Rollins is looking at you here tonight, and now, oh, Inseguri connecting there to the back of the head. And now kicks him in the stomach, finally kicking him in the stomach. Picks him up. What does he have in mind? I'm not too sure. Could be going for, oh, and it connects again with another one. Another huge buckle bomb there into the corners. Now Randy Orton, oh, hits him in the stomach with an elbow. And then, oh, went to go for an RKO, it looked like, okay. But Seth Rollins doesn't care. He's going after him here tonight. And now ducks underneath. And then catches him into a sling blade here tonight. And Randy Orton getting picked up here by Seth Rollins. Punch to the face, turns him around into the big knee strike connecting. Randy Orton looks flustered tonight. Seth Rollins, I'm almost scared for anybody that wants to answer his challenge for the hardcore title at the Clash of Champions pay-per-view. As Seth Rollins kicks him in the stomach. And now seems to be going for a, oh my god, curb stomp. Brutal looking curb stomp connecting there on Randy Orton. Goes for the cover now. 1, 2, and no, kick out there. Seth Rollins can't believe it. Randy Orton kicking out of the curb stomp. And Seth Rollins, look at this. He's angry. He's in the corner. He's furious. He can't believe it. The crowd seems to be 100% behind Randy Orton, trying to get him back into this matchup. Seth Rollins, punch in the face. And now look at this with the strikes. Kicks him in the stomach. Reverse. Oh! Ladies and gentlemen, reverses him, kicks him in the thigh. Now look at this. Randy Orton seemed to be angry. I don't know what the hell has got into it, but okay, as now goes for the clotheslines. Ducks underneath it. Into a power slam by Randy Orton. And Randy Orton now, look at this, grabbing him, throwing him into the middle turnbuckle. I guess I'm going to have to take something from Michael Cole with vintage Orton. Oh my god, I hate myself just by saying that. Anyways, Randy Orton now, look at this, goes for the cover off the middle turnbuckle, or middle rope clothesline. As Seth kicking out there, ladies and gentlemen, Randy Orton. What does he have in mind? I'm not too sure. He's got him. He's now wrenching on the neck, the slow, methodical pace of Randy Orton that he just loves to do. I mean, you can call it methodical. I call it boring as feck. Anyways, I'm sorry. I'm just not a fan. I know. I try not to be biased in my commentary, but oh my god, it's so boring. Oh! Hits him there, ladies and gentlemen, or misses there, ladies and gentlemen, I should say. As now Randy Orton goes for a maneuver, not too sure what, but Seth Rollins hits him there with an elbow. And now Rollins going up top. What does he have in mind here? Now he wants him up. What could he be going for? I'm not too sure. It's now a big maneuver. Oh, look at this, catching him. Oh my god, catching Seth Rollins, and oh, bouncing him off the turnbuckle there, or bouncing him off the top rope. As now seems to be throwing him into the corner now. Randy Orton has Seth Rollins where he wants him. It looks like Seth Rollins reverses it. And then, oh, went to go for a maneuver. Elbow to the face. And now, RKO out of nowhere. RKO connecting. 1, 2. And Seth Rollins kicking out. Seth Rollins apparently is busted open. It looks like it is. He is, I should say. That's now Rollins. Ladies and gentlemen, Seth Rollins. Oh. Getting wrenched on the neck here. The hardcore champion not looking too good here tonight. Randy Orton, ladies and gentlemen, apparently has fought back here tonight in this matchup with the elbows to the stomach now. Right to the abdomen. Punches him in the face to turn him around. And Seth Rollins, what does he have in mind? I'm not too sure. As now, look at this, going for a roll-up here. 1, 2, and no, and a kick out there, ladies and gentlemen. Randy Orton getting out of it. And now, Seth Rollins, look at this. Getting thrown into the corner. Randy Orton has him in his sights. What does he have in mind? I'm not too sure. Punches him in the face. And now, knee connecting. The knee connects there by Seth Rollins on Randy Orton. And Randy Orton now, ladies and gentlemen, not looking good. Seth Rollins wants to go for a maneuver. Randy Orton reverses it. Takes him down there with an arm drag. And oh, right to the head there with the DDT. And Randy Orton, look at this. Taunting the current hardcore champion. As now, look at this. Throws him into the corner. Not too sure what he has in mind, but okay. Turns him around. As now, picking him up. No, he doesn't. Randy Orton. Oh, gets stopped. Seth Rollins, ladies and gentlemen. Gets reversed there, and Randy Orton once again throws him into the corner. What on earth does he have in mind? I am not too sure. And now look at this. Picking him up onto the top turnbuckle. Seth Rollins, oh, kicks him in the face there. Ladies and gentlemen, has a reversal, punches him in the head, turns him around into a knee strike once again, connecting there by the Hardcore Champion. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, and no, and a kick out, ladies and gentlemen, once again. And Seth Rollins now. Look at this. Oh my God, just brutal kick to the side, or to the stomach of Randy Orton. As Seth, look at this, has him right where he wants him. Curb stomp, connecting there once again. Goes for the cover by the Hardcore Champion, and it might be lights out. 1, 2, 3. Seth Rollins, your winner, defeating Randy Orton here tonight. And I think that is a message to anybody in the entire world that wants to step up and challenge Seth Rollins for the Hardcore Champion at the Clash, or Hardcore Championship title at the Clash of Champions pay-per-view. Ladies and gentlemen, there you can see Seth Rollins. He might be bleeding, but I think that's the sign of any great Hardcore Champion busting himself open, leaving the blood, sweat, and tears inside the middle of the ring. As Seth Rollins wins here tonight, let's move on to the main event. Well, everybody, last week, Samoa Joe... Okay, well, let me back up. Last week, Dean Ambrose announced a huge matchup for the Clash of Champions pay-per-view. It is going to be Finn Balor versus Shinsuke Nakamura. That is a WrestleMania main event worthy matchup, in my opinion. That sounds glorious, to take the pun from someone on SmackDown. This man, however, Samoa Joe, he was furious. He thought, you know what, I deserve to be in that title matchup, because even though Finn Balor and Shinsuke Nakamura were part of the Raw team that won for Monday Night Raw, Samoa Joe, he was thinking, this is ridiculous. Okay, I deserve a matchup because I also won my Monday Night Raw matchup, ladies and gentlemen, against Aleister Black. So Samoa Joe, he's getting a shot to be added into that matchup here tonight. Samoa Joe versus, I'm not too sure. Who is he fighting here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, to be potentially added into that Finn Balor versus Nakamura WWE title matchup? Triple threat, potentially it could turn into. And, no, come on, oh. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it says it right there, and here he is, former 3MB member, former future shock of professional wrestling, this man, Drew McIntyre, former NXT champion, making his way to the ring. He's going to be going one-on-one with Samoa Joe here tonight. I guess Drew McIntyre, he's getting a shot to be officially added to Monday Night Raw, but it seems like he's also getting a shot at Samoa Joe. So this is now a Raw contract versus title shot matchup, I guess. Oh my God, this is going to be amazing. Drew McIntyre, this monster in the ring. If you've never seen him before, well, ladies and gentlemen, you're in for a treat. Drew McIntyre going to be going one-on-one with that man, Samoa Joe, the Samoan submission machine. Ladies and gentlemen, and here we go. Samoa Joe and Drew McIntyre kicking us off here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Samoa Joe has him by the stomach, takes him down. And now Joe, look at this. And Drew McIntyre here tonight has him in a headlock now. And now Drew McIntyre taking it to Samoa Joe, it looks like. Is now wrenching on the neck here, ladies and gentlemen. Opening moments of this matchup. These two battling it here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, right to the neck there. And Samoa Joe going after Drew McIntyre. Now Samoa Joe, here we go with the strikes. Drew McIntyre reverses with a punch of his own. Picking him up. Picking up Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe reverses it with the elbows connecting there. And now Joe, look at this, taking full advantage. Goes for a suplex and then into the cover. One. No, only a 1 count there, ladies and gentlemen, by Samoa Joe to Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre, now look at this, getting his neck wrenched by the Samoan submission machine. Raw's assassin, you could say. Samoa Joe is now going after Drew. Drew reverses it with an elbow to the face. And now, taking him down from behind with a big clothesline. And now Drew going for a cover tonight. Samoa Joe now gets the kick out of that one. As now Drew McIntyre seems to be, it seems like he's almost taunting Samoa Joe with similar moves. Okay? After now a neck wrench there by Drew McIntyre. Now look at this. Drew, look at this. Showing the strength of Drew McIntyre on Samoa Joe. And now Samoa Joe reverses it with a headbutt style maneuver. Punch to the face with the strikes to the chin. And now Samoa Joe throws him off the ropes. And now, look at this. Okay, bounces off of him, but okay, sure, why not? As now Drew McIntyre now rolling to the outside. Samoa Joe just stalking him. Oh my god. As now, right to the face with an elbow. Drew McIntyre reverses it. Samoa Joe, look at this. Drew McIntyre, look at this. Right on the arm there, ladies and gentlemen. The big back suplex connecting. As now Drew McIntyre seems to have Samoa Joe where he wants him. Reverses, elbow to the face. Punches him now, ladies and gentlemen. Who is going to win this matchup? I have no idea. As now, look at this. Picking up. Wants to go for a big maneuver there, and Joe reverses it. As now Joe, look at this. He wants a shot at the WWE title. With an elbow. And then kicks him there with an enziguri to the back of the head. And now Samoa Joe, he wants Drew McIntyre up. I'm not too sure if he'll be able to hit it, but we're going to find out. Samoa Joe throws him into the corner. Wants to go for, I do believe, the muscle buster gets reversed there by Drew McIntyre. As now McIntyre, connecting there with a big DDT onto the mat, connecting there. As Drew McIntyre, oh my god! Drew McIntyre has started to become known for his brutal headbutts. As Drew McIntyre hit it there, Samoa Joe, I'm surprised he's still up. I'm surprised he's still conscious after that one. As now the elbows to the stomach, to the abs. Reversed, kicks him in the stomach. And now Joe, look at this. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was amazing. Drew McIntyre, oh my god. 1, 2. No. 2.5 there, Samoa Joe. Oh my god, Drew McIntyre just throwing Samoa Joe over, ladies and gentlemen. As now look at this, picking him up once again. What's he going for here with a big slam? Oh my god, going face first. Samoa Joe rolling out of the ring. Almost seems to be running out of the ring as Drew McIntyre now. Not too sure what he's doing, but Samoa Joe, ladies and gentlemen, feeling the power and the strength is now kicked to the face there. Samoa Joe, I can't believe I'm saying this, but Drew McIntyre is the powerhouse in a match against Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe has to use his speed, it seems. And with a headbutt there once again, as now Drew McIntyre throws him to the outside. And wait, maybe I was just lying to you, because it looks like he's about to show some. He just showed himself to be a little bit of a high flyer. There's Samoa Joe, oh my god. And now look at this, Drew McIntyre just pounding away. Oh my god. I really want him as a part of Raw now. Replace Randy Orton. I don't give a shit. But oh my god, Drew McIntyre. Look at this. Drew McIntyre just throws him across the outside, the count of 3. And Drew McIntyre, now look at this in the corner of the crowd now. Here on Monday Night Raw. Now look at this, going after Samoa Joe, trying to drag him towards the ring. Samoa Joe fighting out of it with an elbow of his own. Count of 5 now. And now look at this. Drew, throws him inside the ring, ladies and gentlemen. Drew McIntyre gets back in. Oh my god, what an absolute, just awesome match. As Drew, with a punch to the head there. As now once again, look at this. Look at the power and the strength. Oh my god. I love it. I love it so much. I shouldn't, but I love this so goddamn much. Oh my god. Samoa Joe looking on at Drew McIntyre. Now wants to go for a clothesline and he connects. As Joe now, ladies and gentlemen, trying to get some sort of offense back into this. Picking him up. What is he going for here? And oh my god. Pile driver connecting. Samoa Joe rolling out. He can't believe it. There's now punch to the head there by Drew McIntyre. And Drew McIntyre, now look at this. Feeling it from the crowd here tonight. And the count of 3 now by the referee is now picking him up. And now, onto the stomach of Samoa Joe. Drew McIntyre punishing Samoa Joe in a way I don't think we've ever seen before. That's now Joe punch to the head now. And now look at this, going for that combination there with the German. And then, connecting there with the full Nelson German suplex, and then followed up into a German once again. As now Joe, look at this, gets thrown back into the ring, and Drew McIntyre getting up. And now, right to the back. As now picking him up. What is he going for here? I'm not too sure, but Samoa Joe reverses it, hits him in the head there. And now turns him around, and look at this. Oh my god, nobody gets out of this, it looks like, as now the Kina Clutch connects on Drew McIntyre here tonight. Will he tap out? Will he pass out? Drew McIntyre, and he does. He does. He had him well scouted. Samoa Joe out of nowhere. He took so much punishment in the matchup, but out of nowhere he defeats Drew McIntyre. Oh my god. Wow. That was in a very impressive performance there by Drew McIntyre. Oh my god. I'm not gonna lie, I know if Drew won, he would have gotten a contract, but oh my god, I feel like Mr. Ambrose should just give it to him. Oh my god, Samoa Joe, ladies and gentlemen, tapping out Drew McIntyre, and he's gonna go on to fight for the WWE title, as Drew McIntyre is down now, and Samoa Joe, no, come on, this is ridiculous. Samoa Joe, now look at this. This is a message to Shinsuke Nakamura and Finn Balor, it looks like. As now, he has him, puts him up into a powerbomb position, throws him out of the ring. And now Samoa Joe, ladies and gentlemen, going after him here tonight on the outside. As Joe, look at this punch to the head, and could be going for that. Yes, he is. He's going for it again on the outside with the combination. Here tonight, connecting. And Samoa Joe, come on, you've already proven yourself here. Now, you've already proven that you deserve that title, or that title shot, as Samoa Joe defeats Drew McIntyre now. That's going to have to conclude this episode here of our WWE 2K18 Universe Mode. If you guys liked it, please let me know by the link button down below. Comment anything you want to comment. Subscribe if you haven't already. If you have, why not hit the bell to be notified of everything we do here on the Bad Wrestling channel. I am, of course, Dominic, and have a good day from Bad Wrestling. Bye-bye. Yo.